Hey, what's up, y'all? It's David, Draftbit, and we've released a Lottie component to show Lottie animations. So I'm going to show you how this works. You can see I've got an example of it already here on my screen. So there's a new component for Lottie animation. And you search for it here, and I've dropped that on my screen, and it's ready to go. I've just tweaked the size so we can get it a little bit bigger and made it centered on the screen. But other than that, this is the default. So if you're not familiar with Lottie, we'll go to lottiefiles.com, and you can see Lottie files are just basically illustrated animations that are lightweight, and basically you can use them on web, on mobile, whatever. They come in JSON format, so it's not actually an image file, it's a JSON data file, and then that JSON data is read. But there's lots of free options here on the Lottie Files site. There's other sites around the web that have Lottie files for free and for paid, and you can make your own, obviously. I think Canva has some. So lots of different options for you. I've got one here in my account that I like. So I'm going to be using this one. I'm going to switch back over to the Lottie file in my builder, and I'm going to go over to the data tab, and this is where we configure where the file gets loaded. So you can either use a URL or data, and data is going to be either a variable or you can select an asset. So I'll show you the URL first, switching back over here to my animation. In this tab on the right for handoff, I'm going to select that. By default, I think that this is disabled, enable asset link. So you enable this asset link, and then make sure you've selected Lottie JSON right here. And there should be an asset link available for you to just copy. So I can copy that and just paste it right in here to the source URL, and this should update my screen. There you go. So I've got my new animation there and loading it from a remote location. So this could be stored on your server, or like in my case, it's just hosted by Lottie Files. But if you have a file that you want to upload, I can clear that out. And coming into the assets modal, there's a new section here for animations. And I've already uploaded my animation here. You can get a little preview of it. You can just drag your affiliate or your lottie.json file into this section, and it will be available for you to pick. So I'll switch over to data for my source type, and I'm not going to choose a variable here. I'm going to click on this icon, and this will let me select one of those illustrations. And there now is my nice Lottie animation. Let's talk about some of these config props. So right now, there's just two of them looping. So if you've noticed, this animation just plays over and over in a loop. But if you want to disable that, you can turn off looping. And in this case, it will animate once through that animation and then come back to the beginning and stop. And the next thing you can do is you can update the speed. So if you want it to be 2 times as fast, you can set it to 2. You can see it's gotten much quicker, 10 times as fast. Or you can slow it way down. We could do 0.5, half speed, make it slower. Cool. All right. So other than that, there are a few props here on styles, but not many. You don't actually control the color or anything like that. You can control the size, and you can give it some margins, and you can give the bounding container a border if you want. But other than that, pretty limited on styles. So if you needed to customize this stuff, you could customize it in a Lottie animator or whatever, or find one that you like. But yeah, that's a quick look at the Lottie animation. Works on web, iOS, and Android. So excited to give it to you guys and let you have fun with it. Let us know what you think.